Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Jalial. In this incarnation, we are here in one more day of this planetary ascension. The focus of the reading today is guidance to flow with the changes. It is a timeless reading, but this week, astrologically, we have a lot of movement that could be uncomfortable for some of you. For some of you, maybe not. But, well, let's go there. Let's see what we have. 10 of Cups as the changes, 10 of Cups, the Justice, and we have the Knight of Swords. Well, I think there are very positive changes in here. There is this mixed energies because there are positive changes manifesting, but also what I am seeing is that there is certain resistance to these changes. So with the 10 of Cups, the Justice, I think that a situation, there is an opportunity to rebalance a situation and to, enable healing. Many times we enable healing while we are approaching something, we take a decision from this inner truth that requires impartiality. And when the justice come to our lives, it is because many times we are, maybe we are like too much influenced by our emotions, for example. And the justice, it is telling to us, well, if you want to rebalance the situation, if you want to create, harmony in your experience, it is important that you can assume this decision doing what is necessary, what is correct, what is connecting with your inner truth right now. And this is what enables healing. I'm going to pull other cards later to talk about this, but with the Knight of Swords, what I am feeling is that maybe this decision requires for you to act in a very different way. Maybe it is in a way that it is not expected by other people, or that not meet the expectations of other people. Many times the Knight of Swords is this character which is re-evolutionary. And we are talking about re-evolution because this is the only way that we can really create a change in our world, by elevating our consciousness and doing things in a different way. But at the same time, what I am seeing with this Knight, it is that there are resistances, and not only because of this Knight, there are resistances, and this is creating this anger, it is like, or creating situations in which other people could act in a very impulsive way, and then you are, in the middle of conflict, and you may ask to yourself, why am I in this situation? And it is actually happening to push you through this healing process, through taking this decision. I'm going to put an example so you can understand this better. Let's suppose that you are dealing with a person that it is not respecting your boundaries. And you have sustained this situation for a while, and now healing is given through acting in a correct way with yourself and with the other person too. And if this has to do with something else, which for some of you it does, because I am sensing whatever thing it is about, moving out from a comfort zone. Let's suppose that you are a person that has these difficulties many times with your boundaries. Well, this could apply to that. If this has to do with, assuming a new level in certain project, for some of you, this has to do with that. Maybe in in the approaching of how you are generating resources. Maybe you want to create independency or prosperity from something that you are really enjoying. I am saying this because we have the Knight of Cups in here. I'm going to put these cards a second down. We have the Knight of Cups and we have the Ten of Pentacles, which are telling us that there is this opportunity. I pulled these two cards, I asked with what was linked to this anger maybe, or this impulsivity. And the Knight of Cups is telling us, you and me, that this is about moving forward in great connection with your heart, in great connection with your intuition, in great connection with your dreams too. But with the Ten of Pentacles, it is also very necessary that you are connected to Earth and you can bring, this energy to the Earth. But also, as the Ten of Pentacles came out from the other side, I think you are getting rewards. Rewards could be in any level. For some of you, it could be, I want to be an independent person through this that is very connected to my heart. For some others, it is about, giving this a step and then being able to materialize something that you did want to, in terms of connections, for example, of meeting new people, or you can adjust this for whatever area you are feeling this. But certainly this requires for you to move from that known space and trusting that outside of what is known, you are going to meet like the right people or the right situations in order for you to materialize this. That is not a manifestation, an overnight manifestation, but it is something that you really want to create, and that it takes certain efforts too. With efforts, I am always referring to the transcendence of the inertia of the ego. I'm not talking about, draining ourselves, this thing that our society has brought until this point, draining ourselves, in efforts because we are not feeling we are enough. It is not about that. It is not about that kind of effort. It is not the struggle. It is about, and many times we can put a lot of energy in the things that we like, but it is precisely because we are enjoying them. Musicians could be a lot of hours like playing because they are enjoying that work. Of course, there are times that we have to, to practice something or to acquire knowledge or to, to put our energy, even if we are not totally willing. And that is the effort of transcendence of the ego. Well, so anyways, this revolutionary action, I think it is very linked with this. And this is what will enable healing, acting in a different way. Let's see the advices, the general advices. We have the world from the other perspective. We have the Five of Swords and we have the Nine of Swords. So here it is why I was saying that this is causing like great resistance in here. I am going to, get deeper in this resistance because all the cards, the world, it is like the achievement. I am getting to the point where my soul, reached that evolutionary space, or where I did close the cycle, maybe with this situation, with a conflictive situation, or it is about achieving something that you or that your soul at least wanted to achieve. Because many times, for example, the word can come out when we finally leave behind a relationship or a space that is not working in our greatest good anymore. And the ego cannot interpret entirely that situation as as something that is an achievement. Then we understand, then we always understand. But well, I wanted to show that perspective. But in this case, I am saying it is something that you will feel, once you get there, you will feel like the love, the healing. It is like, finally, why didn't I do this before? For example, why did I wait so much until this point? And it is useless to ask ourselves those questions because actually, well, we do things when we are able to do them, when it's at our time, many times. So, well, the card from the other side is telling us that there is a resistance to close the cycle, and this two other cards are confirming, because we have the Five of Swords, which is telling us that there is inner conflict, and this is very fed with the thoughts that you are having. Maybe it is causing a lot of fear in you, like if it has to do with resources, it is about a fear of not having anything. If it has to do with relationships, it is about being totally alone. But I think the reading is trying to tell you that no matter how the things will develop from this point to and on, no matter, you will feel the love that you are giving to yourself, that you are enabling in yourself. You will feel this healing. So I don't think the situation, I don't feel you have to fear the situation. It is more about trusting in the rebalance thing. So I'm going to pull more cards. I want to know what I want to see if the tarot gives us information about what is causing the resistance. I think it is fear, anxiety, fear, or with the Nine of Swords, it is like creating these catastrophic scenarios also through this decision, but I think they are not real. Let's pull other card. Yeah, definitely they are not real. They are not real. It is that all these thoughts that you are having are creating the lack of clarity and the confusion. It is like, I don't know how to start in this, but maybe it is not that you don't know how to start this or how to do this. It is that you have to decide right now, because we have the Four of Wands and we have the Seven of Pentacles. So it is more like choosing to put your energy in what is going to create stability step by step. With the Seven of Pentacles, we are always talking about, doing a very conscious investment of energy, because that is what will determine the fruits from here and on. And with the Four of Wands, we are talking about stability, creating an internal stability that can also reflect in the material reality. So this card is also about sharing with others. I think this step has to do with sharing yourself with others. In many cases, or offering yourself, your service, your artwork, your craft, whatever thing, to others. And that is going to enable like the celebration, the stability that you are seeking, maybe, or that your soul is seeking. And I think you too, because this Nine of Swords, it doesn't feel good, and neither the Five of Swords, which is telling us that you are feeling like it is not the stagnancy, because this is a very dynamic card, but it is like I cannot give that step. I'll give a big conflict in relation with this next step. So I'm going to pull the last cards to close this reading. I am seeing there is something very, very positive manifesting, and certainly it is. Yeah, I can confirm. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups, and we also have the Death. Certainly, it is about allowing the transformation. It is about detaching from the aspects that right now are creating all the resistance, the patterns, the fears, the things that are creating all of these worries. But it is mainly about trusting that you are going to be sustained during the whole process. It is like you are protected while you are acting in coherence with your soul. It is like you are protected while you are connecting with your inner wisdom, with your compassion, with your heart. This is what I am sensing, with this combination of the Queen and the King. It is like while you are nurturing this, while you are aligning with what really needs nurturance, from this authority of yours, internal authority, you are protected. You are, you are going to be sustained during the whole process. Even if this is about a transformation or the death of aspects of you, you are going to, move forward in this situation very, very, in this stability. This is what I am seeing. While economic, in terms of resources and internally too. Well, thank you everyone and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.